Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there lived a poor farmer who owned a goose that laid a golden egg every day. Every morning, the farmer would wake up before sunrise and rush to the coop to collect the golden egg. The egg was always perfectly round and shone so brightly that it lit up the entire room. At first, the farmer was overjoyed with his good fortune, but soon his greed got the better of him. He started thinking to himself, "Why wait until tomorrow to get another golden egg when I can have all the gold right now?" So one day, he decided to kill the goose and eat it. He took an axe to the coop and without a moment's hesitation, chopped off the goose's head. But to his utter disbelief, there was no gold inside. The goose was just an ordinary bird. The farmer was devastated. He had killed the very thing that was bringing him gold every day. And for what? For nothing. The story of the goose that laid the golden egg is a classic fable that teaches us the dangers of greed. The farmer in the story is a perfect example of someone who let their greed ruin their life. He was content with his simple life until he started thinking about all the gold he could get from the goose. His greed grew and grew until he eventually made the decision to kill the goose. When he finally did, he realized that he had made a big mistake. But why does this story matter to us today? Why do we need to be careful of our own greed? Well, greed is something that all of us have to deal with. It's a part of human nature. We all want more than what we have. And sometimes that desire for more can lead us to do bad things. The farmer in the story is a good example of this. He let his greed get the better of him, and it cost him everything. So how can we avoid the same fate? How can we control our greed? Well, the first step is to be aware of it. We need to be aware of our own greed and the fact that it can lead us to do bad things. The second step is to practice self-control. We need to be able to control our greed and not let it control us. This is not easy, but it is possible with practice. Finally, we need to be grateful for what we have. The farmer in the story was not grateful for the goose that laid the golden egg. He was too busy thinking about all the gold he could get from it. When we are grateful for what we have, we are less likely to want more and less likely to make bad decisions because of our greed. The story of the goose that laid the golden egg is a reminder for all of us to be careful of our greed. Greed is something that all of us struggle with, but it's up to us to make sure that it doesn't control us. If we can be aware of our greed, practice self-control and be grateful for what we have, then we can avoid the same fate as the farmer in the story. Now, think about the last time you were greedy. Maybe you wanted something that someone else had, or maybe you wanted more than your fair share of something. What did you do to get what you wanted? Did you ask for it? Did you try to take it? How did it make you feel when you got it? And if you didn't get it, how did it make you feel? By thinking about these questions, you can start to understand your own greed and how it affects you and those around you. Greed is something that all of us have to deal with, but it doesn't have to control us. If we practice self-control and gratitude, we can avoid the mistakes that the farmer in the story made. So remember the story of the goose that laid the golden egg and be careful of your own greed.